Do you ever wonder how to get the most out of apps that sync with financial coaches and advisors? Well, I'm here to tell you exactly how these tools can supercharge your financial journey. And what I'm about to share could save you tons of time and effort without you having to worry about affiliate commissions driving the advice. Stick around until the end, because I'm going to share a game-changing tip that could seriously impact how you use these apps. Now, we all know financial coaches and advisors can be incredibly helpful, but managing your finances with just a few tools and spreadsheets, that can feel like juggling fire. Here's where syncing apps come into play. Imagine having all your financial data, whether it's from bank accounts, investments, or budgeting apps, automatically feeding into one place, updating in real time, and making it so much easier for you to track progress. The key is knowing how to leverage those apps in sync with your coach or advisor to make the most of every session. So, what makes syncing these apps a game changer for both you and your advisor? For starters, syncing your accounts allows for seamless tracking. Let's say you're working with a financial coach and they suggest you adjust your budget or tweak your investment strategy. When your apps sync, they provide real-time updates on your spending habits, savings, and even potential investment returns. This gives your advisor a much clearer picture of where you stand, and they can give you better, more actionable advice. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, but how do I actually use this? Well, the process is pretty simple, and I'll walk you through how it works with some popular tools. First, you've got apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Personal Capital. All these tools connect to your bank accounts, credit cards, and even investment platforms to give you a full picture of your financial situation. By syncing them with your financial coach's software, you're creating a two-way stream of data. They can see where you're overspending, where you're saving effectively, and where your investments are falling short, all in real time. The real beauty of this is that it takes the guesswork out of financial planning. Your coach doesn't have to ask you for statements every week or rely on outdated numbers to give you advice. It's a constant flow of data that makes every meeting more productive and tailored to your exact needs. But the trick is getting the apps to sync correctly, because if they don't, you could find yourself working with inaccurate data, and that could lead to some poor decisions down the line. Now, let's talk about some of the common pitfalls you need to avoid. One mistake I've seen a lot of people make is not linking all their financial accounts to the apps they use. For example, let's say you're using an app like Mint, but you haven't synced your credit card or retirement accounts. You might be underestimating your debt load or overlooking key investment growth. Make sure every account you use is linked up so you're getting a holistic view of your finances. Another thing to watch out for is syncing issues. You don't want to get caught in a situation where your app is showing outdated data or isn't updating properly. If your financial tools aren't syncing, it's like trying to drive a car with a flat tire. It's just not going to work effectively. That's why it's important to regularly check that everything is connected and running smoothly. And if you're working with a financial advisor, be sure they're familiar with the apps you're using so they can provide targeted advice based on up-to-date information. But here's the one thing you absolutely need to keep in mind. Syncing isn't a set-it-and-forget-it thing. You have to keep tabs on it. Apps evolve, accounts change, and syncing issues pop up. For example, I once had a situation where a client's retirement account wasn't syncing properly, and it led to some serious misunderstandings about their long-term financial plan. It took a quick fix, but it was a reminder that staying on top of this is key to making the most of these apps. At the end of the day, syncing apps with your financial coach or advisor isn't just about convenience. It's about creating a clear, data-driven picture of your finances that leads to smarter decisions. When done right, these tools can be an incredible asset to your financial strategy. If you found value in this video and want more advice without the hidden agenda of affiliate commissions, consider subscribing. It helps support content that's designed to give you the real information you need. No strings attached.